All right, that was Jim Gaffigan with a snippet of a piece called Whales from his comedy special called Mr. Universe. So again, this is Talking Animals. We're celebrating the 10th anniversary of the show with a raft of amazing musicians who have somehow agreed to come in early this morning to perform animal songs. So again, I really thank them, and also again want to thank Steve Orduengo and Corey Shearling for doing an amazing job engineering with a lot of people and mics and guitars and everything else. So anyway, as I mentioned at the top of the show, Rebecca Pulley created our opening theme song, which I adore, and as far as I know, so does everyone else. And she played at a Talking Animals Festival early on, I think in Ronnie's band, and then last year she and Rob performed at the Talking Animals Music Night. And she's here this morning, so I think she's about to head out on a long tour, mostly so I can stop asking her for Talking Animals favors. I think she's just trying to hit the road so I can't teach her any more favors. But anyway, so here's Rebecca Pulley. Tavern at Bayboro in St. Pete, I
Yep.
think, Saturday.
Early show, 5:30, Tavern at Baber on the USF St. Pete campus, and Saturday night, we're playing with my band, and Ronnie Elliott is playing with his band, and we're playing at the Hideaway Cafe in St. Petersburg, 8 o'clock show. That should be cool.
Nice. And when do you go on that tour that I mentioned? It's
I'm leaving July 4th.
okay. And how long a tour is it? It seemed like kind of a long.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be back till the end of August.
All right.
Wow.
All right, so I won't be contacting you during that period. So now look, I think partly because there's one song fewer than we had planned, and we're sort of just ahead of schedule. I don't know if we want to figure out maybe one other song before we get to our big finale. And I'm going to do a couple little announcements, and then we'll do Ronnie's song. But I mean, we're delightfully, surprisingly, sort of I've had more time than I would have thought at this point. But let me just do a couple of quick animal related announcements, including that Southeastern Guide Dogs is in need of puppy raisers, more puppy raisers. So they're looking for new raisers in Pinellas, Hillsborough, Sarasota, and I guess for those listening online, Atlanta, Georgia, Charlotte, and Houston. But it's a pretty cool thing. And in fact, 2 weeks from today, I'll be on vacation, but Flea will be sitting in, and he's going to be talking to the Tampa coordinator for the pup raisers and for Southeastern Guide Dogs. And it's pretty interesting. It's really, really specific what those dogs can and can't do when they're being raised, and obviously because they're being prepared for a pretty serious job. So a couple other things coming up. Monday, June 24th, there's a vegan baking class sponsored by Whole Foods. That's held at Whole Foods at the Northdale Mabry Highway location, and then June 25th, again at Whole Foods at that location, Dale Mabry. There's a special event with Rip Esselstyn, and kind of the focus of that film, Forks Over Knives, and has a new book out called My Beef with Meat. And so we'll come back to some other things if we have time, but we just wanted to be sure to mention those things. So, all right, well, so Ronnie Elliott, what can I say? He's performed at Talking Animals events. He turns up at Talking Animals events that he's not performing at. This is important. He helped guide me through, on this morning's show from the get-go when I wondered if it was too crazy to ask a slew of hotshot musicians to get up insanely early in the morning to play animal songs on the radio, and he said, no, give it a shot. Why not? So he's awesome. He's Ronnie Elliott. So let's hear from him then.
Thanks. I forgot to leave my radio on. So.
I didn't turn my radio on. I was just thinking.
Yeah. So there's.
I can't turn the radio on.
No, there's a one to be saying hello to Jamaica and Angel.
Well, you could always play back the archive for them later. So
yeah, when you get home.
Jamaica, good girl.
There you go.
Hey, Angel. Yeah, that's it. You know, anybody who's ever met my dog knows that I will not be a puppy raiser for a guide dog. My dogs are never good. They're sweet though. One monkey don't stop no show. One monkey don't stop no show. You know, I haven't been doing too well lately, and I got an email from my pal Chuck Prophet, San Francisco, California. He said, hey Ronnie, maybe you ought to think about ditching that so-called career in Tampa, getting out here to San Francisco. Got some music, got some women who treat you good. They don't ignore you. There aren't enough men to go around for some of these women I know what you're putting up with there. I think you could have a good time here. I think you could get up and take care of yourself. Make some music, make some love, and have a good time. Sometimes I feel sorry for myself, though. I look around and my dog doesn't say anything. My cat doesn't talk. I get a lot of advice, a lot of wisdom though, from the looks I get from them. Jamaica thinks, you know, I came from the Humane Society here. This is my home. I guess she's got a point. An angel, I borrowed a live trap from my veterinarian and I trapped her behind the racetrack gas station over on Gandy, just on the other side of the bridge. So this is kind of home for Angel too. She had her 3 kittens here. And I start to think about San Francisco, and I start to think about Austin, Texas, and I start to think about the other places that I care about, and I think, well, this is my home too. I can't leave Tampa. If I knew someplace better, I'd go there. I would already be living there. I don't think I'd be any more successful in the music business or the romance department in San Francisco than I am in Tampa. I have all of these beautiful friends here, and I have this wonderful radio station. Yeah, this is home. One monkey don't stop no show. One monkey don't stop no show. Yeah, I'm home now, baby. One monkey don't stop no show. One monkey don't stop no show. I'm home, baby. And one monkey has never stopped any show.
Yeah. Ron, any shows or gigs? I know I think you're actually doing some shows with Rebecca, but
Yeah,
anything
the,
else we should mention?
No, the Saturday night thing
Right.
at the Hideaway.
Sure.
Looking forward to that. That's the only thing that comes to mind.
Okay.
That's the,
Did you mention, Ronnie was talking about Jamaica and Angel, his pets, but on his last CD he recorded a song, Jamaica and Angel, and it's awesome. And you
Yeah.
haven't heard it, it's really, really cool. But you don't know it's about his pets.
Why,
It just
yeah,
sounds
thank
like a
you.
couple that like Bonnie and Clyde or something. It's really
Bonnie and Bonnie.
Bonnie and Clyde, yeah.
Right, yeah,
Right,
sort of
right.
read between the lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So, I'm thinking that is there any other, do we want to sort of wing one more song? You guys,
Tell the butt story again.
there's been a lot
You know
of
what
requests,
that's
I
gonna
can't
say.
see the DJ email, there's been a lot of requests if Harry would just tell the butt story again. A lot of emphasis on the worms, they said, if you could emphasize the worms more next time. So.
All the lines are lit.
Yeah, that's right. I can't see one of them, but that's what I hear. So, looks like you guys have something in mind, or?
Well, it's something that everybody could sing along with us too.
Okay,
Yes, absolutely.
great.
And it goes along with Ronnie's theme.
Okay, well, cool. Let me
It's a
just
monkey song.
let me just quickly say, remind people again, and maybe only tuning in now, which hopefully they'll go back and listen on the archives because it's been pretty amazing. But we have in the studio with us Gracie Grisham, Harry Hayward, Judy Tampa, Scott Elliott, Mark Murphy, Rebecca Pulley, Ronnie Elliott, George Pappas, Ann Van Atta, and all in sort of celebration of Talking Animals' 10th anniversary. It's all animal songs all the time. So let's see what you have.
You guys know Monkey Man, right? Kinda, sorta.
Well, monkey
Wow, we've got the monkey theme going
Yeah.
big time. We're expanding on the
Thank
monkey theme.
goodness,
Yeah.
You know, yeah. You can say yeah.
Yeah, help us out with the ay-ay-ays. And the falsetto la 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 in the middle of the song.
Yeah.
Key of G,
oh, you like it.
145.
And monkey songs if you haven't.
Simple. Yeah, feel free to make monkey noises. All right, Scott. Tell them who this one's for.
This one's for all the bouncers.
For the bouncers!
Big,
Big
Monkey Man. Tell them to
Hooking up the big monkey man.
Tell them to
Hooking up the big monkey man.
man. It's no lie, it's no lie. Till I tell you, hooking up the big monkey man. Now I know that, now I understand. You turning the monkey on me. Now I know that, now I understand. You turning the monkey on me. Ay, 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 ay. Till I'm hooking up the big monkey man. Ay, 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 ay. Hugging up the big monkey man.
Break it down now.
Here comes a la-la, it's really high.
Give it your best falsetto.
Yo. Up the big monkey man. Monkey sounds.
Yeah! Wow! That's part of our final monkey suite that's going to close out. Yeah, thank you guys. That was again Mark Murphy, Scott Elliott, and others. All right, so I'm just going to thank a few people before we get into our last monkey song, perhaps, of the morning. So, you know, when I first came up with this idea about 11 years or so ago, I thought, Jesus, this is crazy, you know, whatever. Anyway, so I only told a few people. I told my wife, Colleen McGarn. I told this guy, Stephen Crozier, who I'd done radio with in the late 70s. I told, actually, my mother-in-law, Elizabeth McGarn, and I told John Taylor, who is no longer with us, but they all supported the idea. He and John created the first website, created the first logo, created the first Hockey Animals Festival poster and T-shirt. So definitely want to acknowledge him. And other thanks include Louis Gonzalez, Flea, Don Dickens, Bev Capshaw, Steve Arduengo, and Corey Schilling, again doing an amazing job engineering this morning. Thank you. Maria Oliver mining the store and the other studio, Allison Giannato, Sheila Calley, Laura Taylor, Joellen Schilke, Randy Wynn, Rob Lorai, and many others that I've probably forgotten to thank. But anyway, so again, thank you, all of you. Again, we've got, Gracie Grisham, Ann Vanetta, Harry Hayward, Judy Tan.